I don't know about you, but there's something calming about the Hall of the Guardian. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Today, I'm going to be showing you what I believe is the finale of a long quest line that I have been doing for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, how many of you out there love legendary weapons? I'm raising my hand, even though you can't see it. So, I have shown you guys some legendary weapon stuff in the past. I showed you Sulphurous from Molten Core. I showed you Thunder Fury, which you also got from Molten Core. I've been working on a few others. I also showed off that I got the Warglaves of Azeroth and unlocked those for my Demon Hunters by then doing the other one. But hey, turns out when Shadowlands comes around, that was entirely pointless because now you'll just be able to have all your legendaries unlocked as transmogs. How about that? So in that regard, I've been working on a few other legendaries that I did not have. For example, there is a staff that you can get, a legendary staff from Cataclysm, where it was actually very story relevant because the questline had a pretty relevant story to what was going on in Cataclysm because it also plays a role in what happens in Dragon Soul. So it's mainly going to have you be in the Firelands a lot. Alright, let me just say, this questline was a big hassle to do. For one thing, it's a little buggy. If you're going to be soloing this with a high-level character like my mage here, that you can see here, my max level mage, who, so the questline involves, our quote-unquote favorite blue dragon, Kalecgos, and Terragosa, this little, well, I'll just show her to you. This is a little one of her, but that's who it is. So, you meet her, and she's kind of intrigued by you, and this is where the part gets buggy. You go into the dungeon from Wrath. What's it called? The Nexus, I believe? Let's see here. Yeah. The Nexus. Yeah. So you go into, I believe it was this dungeon. It was either the Nexus or it was the other one that's in that area in Wrath. Anyways, that's the part where it gets very buggy. So I caution you. Be very careful trying to solo this questline when you do that part because it will completely bug out and freeze on you. I had to write a ticket and ask, and they said you had to do it in a specific way. You had to do it very slowly. You had to pace yourself, because if you go faster than her, it bugs out. So when that happened, I had to, I think, abandon the quest, restart the instance, and start it all over again. So just be careful about that. Eventually, it's going to reach a point where you're going to have to go to the Firelands on a weekly basis, collecting things. You're also going to have to go there to do certain things against some of the bosses, and they are not easy to do, especially depending on which class you are. You can do this on any class that can wield a staff. So like a warlock can do it, a priest can do it. One of them is a little hard to do because it requires a pet. If you're playing a mage, you can just go to Frost and have your Frost Elemental out. That was a very frustrating sequence because it was basically like you have to do a hop, skip, and a jump. You have to jump on one leg while rubbing your tummy and patting your head at the same time. It was a very annoying step to do. And then, there's going to be a portion where you're just going to go there and just go there on a weekly basis and use this, a Runestaff and Nordsteel, to siphon smoldering essences from the corpses of the powerful bosses in the Firelands. And the higher the difficulty, the more of these you'll get, the more, so I recommend you do it on 25 heroic in order to be able to get the most you can. So, back to the storyline, an ambush happens from... So you're basically working with Kalecgos and Terragosa against the son of Malygos. You remember him, right? The aspect of magic who went insane, and we had to take down Wrath. Well, his son is working with Deathwing, who told him that, basically if, he'll help him become the aspect of magic, and then he'll be able to rule over Azeroth, which, of course, Deathwing was totally lying to him. I may have the details a bit wrong, but that's kind of the general gist. You're working with Kalecgos and Terragosa against the son of Malygos, who wants to become the new aspect of magic in place of his father. And what Kalecgos wants us to do after Terragosa gets ambushed, it's intended for Kalecgos. Actually, yeah, I think it was that Kalecgos got ambushed. I wish I could show this to you guys, but it was such a long quest line. There was no way I was going to be able to really show it to you like that unless I did lots and lots and lots of condensing and editing. And all. It was just, it was... I just figured out there was no way I was going to be able to pull it off for you guys. Anyways, Terragosa gets gravely hurt. Kalecgos wants us to help him save her life. And that's where going into the Firelands comes into play to get what he needs. We then basically take her place on the Blue Dragon Council, or, when they have a voting session for who's going to be the new aspect of magic representing the Blue Dragon Flight. It's between Malygos' son and Kalecgos. And Kalecgos gives a inspiring speech to the Blue Dragon Flight, which they then vote for him to become the new aspect of magic, which is why then in the Dragon Soul raid we see him standing there alongside the rest of the aspects, including Ysera and Alexstrasza, along with Nozdormu. Anyways, so now that he is the aspect of magic, he sends us into the Firelands again in order to collect more stuff and collect the Heart of Flame from Ragnaros so that he can do one final thing to basically preserve what was Terragosa's soul, basically bind it to us because of the bond that we developed with Terragosa during this quest line. And it's going to manifest in the form of a powerful legendary staff. And there's also going to be something else pretty cool about this, which is what I wanted to show off to you. And anytime I see it, whether it's an Orgrimmar or Stormwind, it's like, oh, look at that, that's cool. So I believe it's finally going to happen for me. So the reason I started off here in the Hall of the Guardian is, well, you guys know how awful General Chat can be in the capital cities, right? So let's go ahead and teleport to Orgrimmar, because you can see here, Heart of Flame, which is collect those. And you are the first mortal to witness a dragon council, Papaneeks, and among the only beings in Azeroth to take part in the choosing of an aspect. Because we were Terragos's vote and we voted for him. My ascension has endowed me with incredible power. I have taken the liberty to strengthen Terragosa's bond with you, though she will require a more permanent home. I would have you venture one last time into the plane of fire and bring me the heart of Ragnaros. When next we meet, I will be able to suitably thank you for all that you have done. Now, it says only 28 gold, but I'm pretty sure after this is the next step, which is going to reward me with a staff. And you can see it's here in Orgrimmar, even though it was mainly up here in Northrend at the Borean Tundra, like over here. That's, because that's where the Blue Dragonflight met and all that in Koldara. So let's go ahead and teleport to Orgrimmar. I've been holding off going to Orgrimmar ever since I finished this step. To show it to you. By the way, I still have not gotten either mount from the Firelands after all those attempts. It's getting really frustrating. I'm in the 60s number of attempts now for those, nearing the 70s. I've seen people like, oh, those mounts have dropped like 2 or 3 times for me. I'm like, I don't know how often I would use the Alley Razor mount. But I especially want the Ragnaros mount. And it's just kind of like, with the amount of attempts that I've been doing now. I'm still going there for my druid because I still want to get that toy from, what's his, oh man. Staghelm, that's who it is, Staghelm. Yeah, I'm still trying to get that toy, so. Let's see here. Where is he? Is he up here? No, he might be inside. Okay, so I have to talk to this one first. Huh. By the way, this is the one you get this quest from. Like, when you kill a smoldering giant in the Firelands, she will then call you over to Orgrimmar or Stormwind in order for you to be able to start the quest line. So obviously it's a Blood Elf one if you're Horde, it's going to be a different one if you're Alliance, so... Halagosa. A fine day for a ceremony, don't you think? You have done well. Now, prepare to receive a hero's reward. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Blood Elf. Your deeds echo in the ears of Azeroth's creatures, mortal and immortal alike. I shall present the Heart of Ragnaros to Kalagos when he arrives. Its power is to be harnessed to further endow your weapon. The ceremony is to begin shortly. I have been appointed to escort you there when you are ready. And here it is. The reward will be Dragonwrath, Terragos's Rest. When you deal damage, you have a chance to gain the Wrath of Terragosa. Duplicating the harmful spell transforms you into Terragos's visage, allowing you to fly very fast. That's something I want to show off to you guys. So obviously, this is not exactly stuff you'd equip now, but back when this was current content, it was, you know, a big deal. Imagine, and I can't imagine what it was like trying to do this questline when Cataclysm was the current expansion. Man. Kudos to anyone who did this when it was current content. Much praise to you. Alright. I am ready to take part in the ceremony. Follow me. A ceremony has been prepared in your honor. Hey, Trig. Hey, Nazgrim, who for some reason is here. Hold on.
Greetings, champion.
There we go. Trying to see, where do I go? Ah. I was like, where am I going? Stand upon this disc. Kalagos approaches. What disc? She says, I don't see a disc. Duh. Did I mess this up? Oh, I hope not. Boy, I just love it when stuff like this bugs out. It may not be a bug, I may just be doing this wrong. I hope not. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh dear. let's try this again. Alright, this time I'm just gonna, like, try to follow her as much and as close as I can. Apparently there are some PvP Alliance players here. So, and of course, whenever you enter Gromhold, there's always a phasing thing that happens. So, yeah, you can see there's phasing and stuff kind of going back and forth. There are corpses because apparently there are PvP players around here. There it is. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Blue dragons are showing up. There's Caligos. If I recall, I'm pretty sure the other players are seeing this.
Welcome. We've been
Welcome,
expecting
friend.
you.
There's actually voice acting.
You are to be congratulated for your success in the Firelands. But praise alone will not suffice. We owe you a great deal for the part you have played in the destiny of our flight. Present me your staff, that we may endow it with great power.
There we go. There's Terragosa.
Finally,
There it is, the legendary staff.
Terragosa, our beloved sister whose essence you have generously borne, has chosen this staff as her permanent home. May her presence be a source of comfort and companionship to you.
So you can see other players
We
kind of
thank you,
flying around because
friend
they
of
can
the
see
Blue
this.
Dragonflight.
Behold, Dragonwrath, Terragosa's rest. Your heroic deeds will never be forgotten.
I am with you always.
So there it is. Alright, gonna go ahead and tweet out that I finally got that. I also got the achievement. Which is the owner of Dragonwrath, Terragosa's Rest. Alright. Now there we go. I get to fly around as Terragosa. And so now her spirit is here above Gromhold. And it's a really cool way to show off basically to everyone here. You can even see people, someone in general is asking, what's up with the blue dragon? I just finished the quest line for the legendary staff. So because I finished that, then she's going to be there for a while. It's kind of a nice, like, way to show off to players that someone finished this quest line and the blue dragons are here to honor it. Congratulations. And for however long it lasts, I'm able to just basically just fly around as Terragosa whenever I use the staff. So really cool little extra feature that the staff comes with. Of course, with it being on top of a legendary staff, which I imagine back when Cataclysm was current content, having that was a big deal going forward, especially probably going forward into the Dragon Soul raid. And that right there, that's one of the nice things to be able to do, to be able to help inform someone about this, so because they didn't know about that before, and now they're probably inclined to want to go do that on one of their other characters. But I don't know how long it lasts. The Terragosa just stays up there, but it lasts for a while, and it's always a cool little way for players that whenever they come to either Orgrimmar or Stormwind, because it can happen at either Orgrimmar or Stormwind, that they can look up and be like, oh, look at that, someone finished the Dragonwrath quest line to get the staff. Cool, because you'll even head over to one of the dragons over here, the blue dragons, and if you can ask them, what occasion brings you to our home? Caligos has been chosen as the new aspect of the Blue Dragon Flight. One among you was instrumental in thwarting Aragos' betrayal to Deathwing, thereby averting a terrible crisis. We are here to partake in the celebration of their heroic deeds. Huh. Go ahead and link this. So yeah, just want to show that finale. I'm sure there are videos where you can see the entire quest line. There are also, videos showing you the step-by-step process of how it works and what you can do when it comes to doing the entire quest line. You can even see the staff above her right there. And like I said, it involves a few annoying, difficult steps, but it was nice to be able to now be able to have this staff, because it's a legendary staff, have the achievement for it, and because of the news from this past BlizzCon, when Shadowlands comes out, we'll be able to actually have this as a transmog, which is a pretty cool way to show. See, I love that. I just love seeing that reaction from someone who never knew about that before, and I was able to let them know. That's great. Now, I'm sure someone's going to look at this and be like, what's going on with, look how dead General Chat is in Orgrimmar. Yeah, whatever. I prefer this compared to a lot of the other horrible, nasty stuff that I see in General Chat, which is why I usually have this turned off, because a lot of times I just can't stand it. But look at this. I'm just able to fly around as a blue dragon. Now, I do have both the blue and azure drake mounts, but it's nice to finally be able, just do this and be able to see that she's up there because of me. And that she is basically always going to be my permanent friend, because she is now in the staff, which is now mine. So I'm able to help preserve her spirit and bring her into battle with me. It is a really cool quest line, and the fact that it is also pretty story relevant is pretty awesome. So that is the finale of this, being able to have Terragosa up there. And I will see you guys next time, as I will continue my pursuit of other legendary weapons. More than likely, next time you will see me in pursuit of another rather interesting and well-known two-handed weapon, which has a bit more personal care and meaning for me, as it means more to me. And I'm hoping to show you off some more things involving that, but I'll see what I can do about that later. So I will see you guys next time.